Most people think money is a thing, something you earn, something you save, something you lose. We talk about it like an object. My money, your money. But that assumption hides something important. Because money doesn't behave like an object. It behaves like a system. In a modern financial economy, you don't actually possess money. You only possess a permission slip from the network. If you have cash in a bank, you have a legal claim, not a physical asset. And the terrifying part about systems? The admins can revoke permission at any time. To understand why, we have to go back to when we didn't need the system. In a small village, you don't need money. You just need memory. I gave you bread yesterday. You owe me shoes tomorrow. Trust scales perfectly when you have eyes on everyone. But the moment strangers meet, trust collapses. So we invented a substitute. We think of money as value. It isn't. Money is just industrialized memory for a world of strangers. It is a way to prove you contributed without needing to know who you contributed to. But here's where the trap was set. To make this memory work globally, we had to centralize it. We gave the ledger to the banks, and the moment we did that, we lost ownership. Today, money is just a system of memory, gated by permission and denominated in debt. For 500 years, that was the only way to scale trust. But what if it isn't anymore? Welcome to alt logic. If you think I'm being metaphorical, that money isn't actually just memory. You need to look at the island of Yap. Centuries ago, the Yapese people figured out the ultimate truth of finance before Wall Street did. They used rye stones, giant limestone discs, some weighing 4 tons. They were too heavy to move. So, when you spent one, you didn't physically hand it over. You just stood in the town square and announced that the stone now belonged to someone else. The entire village updated their mental ledger. The stone near the chief's hut now belongs to the fisherman. The physical object didn't move. Only the ledger moved. But here is the critical part. One day, a crew was transporting a massive stone across the sea. A storm hit. To save the boat, they cut the line. The stone sank to the bottom of the ocean. Gone forever. By our logic, that money was destroyed. But the crew returned and told the village what happened. And the village decided, we know the stone is there. We know who owns it. The value remains. For generations, people on that island traded ownership of a stone that nobody could see. Why? Because the stone wasn't the money. The record was the money. The physical object was just a token to anchor the collective memory. And you might laugh at them. You might think that's primitive. But take a look at your bank account. We do the exact same thing. When you see a number in your banking app, there is no gold in a vault matching that number. There is no stack of cash in a drawer with your name on it. Just like the stone at the bottom of the ocean, your money exists only because the bank's ledger says it exists. This shift from asset to system became official in 1971. Before then, the ledger was tethered to gold. The system had a physical anchor, but when the anchor was cut, money became pure data. And this changed the definition of wealth fundamentally. In a fiat system, money is created by lending. Every dollar in existence was borrowed into existence. That means your asset is literally someone else's liability. If all debts were paid off tomorrow, every dollar in existence would vanish. The system requires debt to exist. This is why the system must inflate. If money is debt, the system must create more money to pay off the interest on the old money. It's not a bug. It's not a mistake by the government. It is a mathematical necessity of the design. The ledger must grow. and your share of the ledger must shrink. This brings us back to the start. We trust the system because it solves the memory problem. It lets us trade with strangers. It works until it doesn't. Because the people who control the ledger have a different incentive than the people who use it. They are incentivized to edit the memory, to print more permission slips, to dilute the stone at the bottom of the ocean. For history, we had no choice. You either trusted the village memory or you trusted the king's ledger. But recently, we discovered a third option, a way to automate the memory, to take the ledger out of the bank vault and put it in the sky, where everyone can see it, but nobody can edit it. But that is a story for another episode. For today, just remember this. You don't own your money. You own a position in a queue, and the queue is getting longer.